Hello all, welcome back to Dr. Rakesh HM classes. In the previous two videos, I've explained you the two different methods of solving the problems on the flexible budget. And in this video, I'll be explaining a third method of the flexible budget. You may note that it is not the method of solving the problem changes, but the formulation of the changes of the problem changes. In the first two problems, you were given with the cost per unit and the production units directly. And also the level of activity was also mentioned in the problem. In the coming problem, which I am going to explain you, will be on the total cost. So for the number of units produced, total cost is given, whereas cost per unit is missing. I'll be teaching you guys how to solve the problem when total cost and the number of units is given for the problem. So let us start with the problem first. So you can see the problem. Sachin Company Limited is currently producing 5,000 units of article and the details of that are given below. So direct material, total cost for producing 5,000 units is given. So it is 80,000, labor 50,000, factory overhead 35,000, administration overhead 40,000, selling and distribution overhead 20,000, rent and taxes 10,000, welfare expenses 15,000, depreciation 12,000. And you have been asked to prepare the flexible budget for the production of 4,000 and 6,000 units. Hope you remember, you are supposed to prepare the flexible budget for 4,000 units, 5,000 units, as well as the 6,000 units. So one more thing you can observe here, for every cost component which is given in the problem is having the variable percentage. For example, direct material and direct labor is given as 100% variable, factory overhead 80% variable and 20% fixed, administration overhead 60% variable and 40% fixed, selling and distribution overhead 50% of the fixed and variable component, rent and taxes 20% variable and 80% fixed, welfare expenses 40% variable and 60% fixed, depreciation 100% fixed amount. Let us go to the problems now for solving the problem. I hope you remember the format of solving the problem for the flexible budget. For each of the components which is given, 4,000 units, 5,000 units and 6,000 units, you need to calculate the cost per unit and the total cost. Accordingly, I have prepared the variable cost components given in the problem and also the fixed components which is given in the problem. So this would be the format: particulars, 4,000 units, 5,000 units and 6,000 units, cost per unit and the total cost for each of the cost component. Let us go back to the direct material cost. The direct material cost in the problem is given as 80,000. You can see this. In the previous problem, we were filling the cost per unit. Here, we are filling the total cost column. So the total cost of direct material is 80,000 and direct labor is 50,000. Factory overhead is given as 35,000. In that 80% is fixed. Sorry, 80% is variable and 20% is fixed. Administration overhead 40,000 is given and 60% is the variable component. Selling and distribution overhead 20,000 is given in the problem. Out of that, 50% is the variable component, so it comes to 10,000. Rent and taxes is 10,000 into 20%. Welfare expenses is given as 15,000 and the variable component is 40%. Now we got the total cost for producing 5,000 units, which is already given in the problem. You all know the rule. Cost per unit for calculating the variable cost will remain same, whereas the total cost changes. So now I'm going to calculate the cost per unit for producing 5,000 units. So we got the values now. All these total cost values are divided by 5,000 units to get the cost per unit. And we know the rule that for variable cost, cost per unit will remain same, but total cost changes. Accordingly, I have taken the same values for the different number of units which we are going to prepare the flexible budget for. So how we are going to calculate the total cost is very simple. 16 into number of units, that is 4,000. Next is 10,000 into 4,000, 5.6 into 4,000, 4.8 into 4,000, 2 into 4,000, 0.4 into 1,600, 1.2 into 4,000 units. Similarly, we are supposed to calculate the total cost also for the 6,000 units. So these are the values we will get. The next is, after calculating all these things, we need to calculate the total variable cost. Total variable cost will be the sum of different variable cost components. So it is 40, and I'm going to calculate for the remaining number of units also. So 40, 40, 40 has to remain same, whereas total cost is going to change, and it is depending on the total number of units produced. Coming to the fixed cost. So fixed cost, we are going to consider the information which is given in the problem. So factory overhead in the problem is given as 35,000. 35,000 into the fixed component is 20%. So it is 7,000. Next one, administration overhead is given as 40,000 in the problem, and the fixed component is 0.4, that will come to 16,000. Selling and distribution expenses overhead 20,000 is given, in that 50% is fixed, so it will be 10,000. The rent and taxes is given as 10,000 rupees. Out of that, 80% is the fixed component, so 8,000. Next, welfare expenses is given as 15,000, which is having 60% fixed component, so 9,000. And depreciation, the whole amount of 12,000 is given as a fixed component, so it is going to remain same. Now, as per the rule we discussed, while calculating the fixed cost, the total cost will remain same irrespective of the change in the production units. So for 4,000 units, for 5,000 units, and 6,000 units, the total cost will be remaining same. Coming to the cost component, cost per unit will be calculated as the total cost divided by 4,000 units. Yes, 4,000 units. So similarly, we need to calculate the cost per unit by dividing all these values by 4,000 units. And the next one is divided by 5,000 units. So the values of this is 1.4, 3.2, 2, 1.6, 1.8, and 2.4. So all these values are divided by 5,000 units. Coming to the last one, the 7,000 rupees or all other fixed cost is divided by 6,000 units, as we are preparing the flexible budget for 6,000 units. So we got the respective values. As per the rule, fixed cost, in the fixed cost, the total cost component should remain same. So in all the total cost columns, while calculating the fixed cost is going to remain same, that is 62,000, 62,000, and 62,000. Whereas cost per unit will change. And for the first one, it is 15.5. And for 4,000 units, it is 12.4. and for 6,000 units, it is 10.33. So in the last step, we need to find the total of the variable cost and the fixed cost to arrive at the total cost of producing 4,000 units and 4,000 units, 5,000 units, and 6,000 units. So accordingly, we got 55.5 and so on. The interpretation of the total cost is for producing 4,000 units, the company will incur 55.5 rupees per unit and total cost of 2,22,000. For producing 5,000 units, the company will incur 52.4 rupees per unit and 2,62,000 as a total cost. And for producing 6,000 units, the company will incur 50 rupees 33 paisa and the total cost incurred will be 3,02,000. So this is the method of solving the another type of flexible budget problem. If you have any doubts or confusion for solving the problem, you can post it in the comment so that I can clarify your doubts. Please revise. If you can revise the first, second, and the third video continuously, you can solve any problem of the flexible budget. So you can expect some more videos for the flexible budget and you can start revising. If you have any, thank you so much. See you all for the next problem.